Hi everyone, I wanted to show you my April projects using the Anne Griffin Juliet collection from Scrapbooking with Me boutique. The first project I made is this layout of my daughter when she was tiny. She was probably in 7th grade, I believe. She's now a sophomore in college, almost a junior. So basically what I did was I used the pink background as my background paper, and the unfortunately they don't have names for each paper, so I'll just call it the William Shakespeare sheet. It has a lot of different quotes to his I believe it's sonnet, and actually I think it's only sonnet. So what I did was I did use some gesso to kind of fade my background a little bit because it was a little intense. And I also used a strip of foil, I'm not sure what they're called, but they basically are used for different purposes. I used it more as a stencil, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Kind of looks like this, but just smaller paper, smaller holes. I used it as my stencil, and what I did was I used the crystal gel by Viva, and this is the crystal gel, and as you can tell it has like a hologram kind of color, and it also gives texture. So I'm going to bring it up a little bit so that you can see how I use the texture. And as you can tell up in this corner, you can see that I also used some, I believe it was the Tim Holtz Tattered Rose ink. I used a makeup sponge and I just sponged it on so I can have a little color up in this corner, as you can see right there. And I also did it a couple other places. I did tear my edges. I used a little lace in some of the corners that I tore to give it, you know, a little bit of like if the lace was sitting behind it. And this is a paper punch that I used. I don't know if you can see that. And I did the top and the bottom. That I had the paper punches from my stash. I don't even know which one it is. I also used the pearl strips that were in the kit, and I framed my picture. And all the flat flowers that you see here, this one here, this banner, and this tag, were all from the ephemera pack that came with the kit, which is also a Anna Griffin product. Oh, and also this one here in the corner here. I made these two rosettes with paper, and then all my metal pieces I used the Silks acrylic glaze in the Emperor's Gold to give it more of a gold look, because that is what I was achieving. I also the hearts here, I also painted them with the acrylic glaze in gold. The flowers are tattered angels, and I really didn't need to do anything to them because the colors were perfect. And my top corner where my the pink pearl, flat pearl, that came in the kit as well. And so did this metal. These, actually no, the metal leaves I believe are from my stash, which I've also purchased all of these in the boutique. So I think that is, oh, and don't forget the corners. I added 4 metal corners, as you can see. And these are also from the boutique. And my title, Smile, I used the lime green to pick up some of the green in the flowers. And my little dot is actually a little rosebud, which is a wild orchid flower, just like the rest of the flowers from my stash that were purchased a while back from the boutique. So this is my layout. This is my first project. And now I'm going to show you my second project. My second project is a little jewelry box. The box was given to me by my friend Leda. She lives the next town over, and sometimes we meet for dinner, and one night she surprised me with this. It was a cardboard box, cardboard jewelry box, and as you can tell, it has a mirror. I painted the whole inside with a pink acrylic paint, and then I used the paper from the collection to cover the top, the side, and the bottom. I didn't do anything to the back or the bottom to it because, I mean, you really weren't going to see that. So most of the stuff on here is from my stash. The lace, the pink and the white lace, were both from the kit, as well as the pearls. I used, again, the metal pieces from my stash, as well as this one. This is also from the boutique. It's a crown. And I made this frame using a polymer, I believe it's polymer, and clay, and then baking the clay into this form. The outside has again, the crystal gel Viva, which gives it that really iridescent, pretty color. And I just added some jewelry to it, and a gold chain. It had a ribbon one, and I changed it to gold. So that's my second project. I hope you enjoyed. All the information will be in my description. Have a great day.